Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the IWN YouTube channel. This is your WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 6 watch along and results for WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 6. Y'all are new to the channel, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on bell for other notifications. Look at there. Y'all are already ahead of me already. We already got 2 likes on the stream. That's what I like to see. Maybe I should start doing streams in portrait mode more often, since landscape mode seems to not be y'all's thing. So we're going to be tuning into Evolve Season 2, Episode 6 that aired on Tubi last night. So before we do that, let's go over what went down. Let's go over the card. And then I'll do my commentary and live reactions for y'all tonight for this show. So Aaron Rourke, he put his championship on the line against Shark Boy in the main event. We also got brand new women ID prospects. We recently saw the men's ID prospects last Wednesday night's episode of Evolve. And we got Kam Hendrix teaming with Harley Riggins to battle Tate and Luca Crusifino. I really hope they change his gimmick because that gimmick just ain't it for him. It's really not. In tag team action. And I'm going to give you my live reactions, commentary, and full results, and everything else in between. Make sure y'all share the stream to all social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter X. You know, I got a new Twitter X account. Twitter X wasn't about to kill the IWN streamer account. Well, they kind of did. It's still suspended, but I submitted another appeal. Y'all can follow me on my new Twitter X account at the Villain IWN. I appreciate y'all for being here tonight. Let's go ahead and get my earbuds on and we'll go ahead and start playing the episode here. And one thing about me that y'all already know, especially half the people in the internet wrestling community that are half of them that are my followers and, you know, people that just don't know me in general. You know, I'm a part of that wrestling community. But when it comes to my wrestling, I know just about everything. From the Attitude Era all the way to the New Era. All right, let me see if we can get this earbuds connected here. We're good. I got Restream and Tubi on the split screen, so nothing doesn't mess up. VPN is not on. I don't need it for Tubi. Unless I am going live for SmackDown or the WWE live feeds. Unless I'm going live for SmackDown. And I'll never forget yesterday how the stream crashed. Someone was here for that. Yeah, it crashed. That was the first time that ever happened. I was just like, I was kind of surprised. I was just like, wow. But anyways, let's go ahead and play Evolve. I already got it playing on the screen. Let's go ahead. Ooh, I could even put it in picture-in-picture. That's pretty cool. Those of you that have Tubi app on your phone or on TV, you know you can put it in picture-in-picture. Should I may have to put mine in picture when it start messing up. Starboy said, "Hey, one of the biggest names in the Indies." Let me check to make sure I have it on. Yes, I do have it on turn on mic. Okay, good. Y'all will be able to hear me that way. I'm trying to figure out where is the subtitle thing. What the hell? What's happening backstage? Oh no. They just put down Luca Crusifino and Tate Wilder. Both Kam and his goon. All right, let's turn on the subtitle thing. So Evolve aired on Tubi in the Orlando, Florida Center last night. Kicked off with Tristan Angels versus Romeo. I don't know why they just didn't let him keep his indie name. They change it. So Angel England is officially gracing you with his presence. Tristan Angels, most handsome man you have ever had your eyes upon. What he says. That's what he says in that short video thing. Romeo Moreno from Spain. Moreno, he's an artist, he says, and Evolve, where I'm going to create. Why I'm going to create moments. I'm going to create opportunities. I'm going to create my legacy. In other words, see. That's what he says. I don't know why they can't put Evolve in a bigger arena. Once again, they put it in a smaller arena. I don't understand it. And I've been preaching this for months that they need to take this show to a bigger arena with a bigger crowd. This show is too good to be in a small arena with a small crowd. They still ain't done that yet. We got Tristan Angels having the advantage right now to start off Evolve season 2, episode 6 from last night, aired on Tubi. And it might have aired on YouTube internationally, not sure. Some weeks Evolve airs on YouTube internationally, some weeks it don't on WWE's YouTube channel. Go ahead and get his cam cut on, man. So y'all can see that it's actually me. Some of y'all believe it, but I don't. It's me behind this YouTube channel. All righty. Got Romeo and Tristan Angels going at it. Romeo just speared Tristan Angels in the. Romeo's got Tristan Angels up. I don't know if he's doing the. He looked like he was doing the military dance. Romeo was. Romeo got some strength, that's for sure. Oh, chops to Tristan, chops to Romeo. They're giving chops to each other momentarily for like 2 seconds. That was it. Romeo sends Tristan Angel sends Romeo to the corner. Ooh. A punch to the back of Romeo. Tristan. Oh, double knees. Tristan Angels with the advantage again. I don't know when Romeo's going to get back in it, but the fans need to get him some energy right now. They need to be trying to help him get back to his feet, cheering him on or something, because he has not had the advantage since the start of the match. Literally. I got to switch it to where I can adjust my webcam. Come on, where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. Yep, it's that. Whoa, wait a minute. No, not that one. What the hell? Hold on, we on the wrong one here. Romeo from the outside. Oh, step up into Guri. These guys are going crazy tonight. What is going on here, man? Why can't I adjust? This wasn't like this last week. I swear this wasn't like this last week, y'all. Hold on. Pause. Oh, don't forget, Backlash is May the 9th. Hopefully, I should be live for that. If not, I'll let y'all know. If they give us a good Backlash card. Oh, come on, man. This is not even. What is this shit? Portrait customization coming soon. Oh, they making changes to the portrait thing. Gotcha. I see. Portrait customization coming soon. Oh, they making changes to the portrait thing. Gotcha. I see. Now I'm really seeing. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh no, I don't like that. Nah, we're gonna put it back to where it was. Forget that. We're gonna keep it just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and tune back into the show here. Had to pause momentarily. Okay. Tune back into Evolve. It's back from one commercial break, which was the commercial break with Backlash. Oh, it's on another commercial break. On the ad commercial break, anyway. Come on, y'all. Let's get these views up tonight. I know some of y'all are probably asleep. Oh, don't worry. The whole watch along will still be on the channel, man. It'll still be on the channel for anybody that misses it. And when I step away and come back, when the fall officially goes off the air, I'm going to step away and come back. And when I do, go over my overall thoughts and grade, the ups and downs, how good and bad Evolve is doing right now, and pretty much what they need to work on now, what they need to work on this year, what they really need to work on. Put it that way. Okay, so we got. Ooh. Tristan and Romeo throwing punches at each other, man. He's going it. Drop kick by Romeo. Had no effect on Tristan either. Didn't even phase him. Oh, he got him down this time. All the fans in the arena cheering for Romeo. The short crowd is. Sends Tristan out of the ring momentarily. Angels gets frog splashed by Romeo outside the ring. Look like they said springboard cross, but hey, it looked like a frog splash to me. Oh yeah, I gotta get this taken off the screen. And like Cradle kicked out at 2. Oh, Angels is applying a submission. He's got it locked in. Half crab. That's what it looks like. Anyway, it's what it looks like he's applying to Romeo. Got the fans clapping, doing the clapping thing, trying to get Romeo the energy, the excitement he needs to get back in it. Romeo with superplex. What's Romeo gonna do next? What's he got planned? Tristan, I don't know if he was about to slip out of the ring. He was trying to hang on though. It wasn't a botch though, at least. Oh, these guys are giving it all they got. They definitely gave it all they got last night when they followed aired on Tubi last night. I was live. Meanwhile, I was live for Stand and Deliver last night because I missed Stand and Deliver Tuesday night. Oh, like I said yesterday, we will be back on normal schedule next week. WrestleMania weekend next week. So next week is the SmackDown and Monday Night Raw Go Home show. I will be live for both nights. Uh-oh, tax day is next Wednesday. Oh boy, don't we all got to pay our taxes? Oh, we got two new men ID prospects, Santi Rivera and Kari Ball. Oh Lord, and I started doing that loading. I knew it was going to do that. Ha! Darn it. I hate when it does that. He said, let's go find out. Ready? Uh-oh, Byron Saxton is about to introduce those four new women ID prospects right now. If you didn't get to watch Evolve last night, like I didn't, you might want to tune into it now. It's somewhat worth tuning in. Right now, it feels like a either a mid-average C plus or a solid B minus. It kind of feels like both. I had to bring quality down a little bit because the darn stream was loading and stuff, doing that loading stuff. I don't like that. Maybe if I put my camera off, it'll stop. So we're gonna go over what the four newest signees had to say. Hold on, let me pause this for a second. I'm trying to look. I gotta pause Evolve for a second because I gotta make sure the stream's working because it done started doing that loading stuff. I don't want that. It's probably because it's on here. Yeah, we need to take this. We don't. The only thing we need to. All right, everything should be good now. Oof. To make sure everything is working. upload this website. I'm back, folks. I had to do a I had to do a reload because it was scaring me a little bit. I didn't like the way the darn stream was open. It was loading like that. I took the countdown off. Make sure everything else is off too. I know that was one thing I had forgot to take off the screen. I didn't need it. Okay, we should be all set now this time. Hopefully it doesn't do that loading thing again because I'm tired of that. Yeah, I deleted the stream yesterday where it crashed. I deleted it and did a second stream as a result of that. All right, so you got Byron Saxton in the ring with the 4 new ID women's talent that was introduced last night, starting with Gianna Capri. She said, "My years of hard work training at Flatbacks Wrestling in school prepared me for this moment. Not only that, but my time at Shine Women's Wrestling and overseas in Japan has given me that extra sauce that I really need to stand out," she says. Then she said, "Succeed here. Everyone wants to see GI Caprice until I flip out or flip." Everybody in the live chat, how y'all doing? Hey, side three or hey, side eye 3080. Salon Jacobs is the second new ID Evolve Women's prospect introduced. We got 3 likes on the stream now. And we got 917 subs now. We are close to 20, close to 920 subs. We have 917. We need at least 3 or 4 more. We'll be at 920. Here's somebody that's very familiar with the Performance Center. Salon Jacobs is back. She said, finally back. Yeah, and ready to resurface. Right where I belong, in the Evolve Women's Championship picture. I have trained at Worldwide Dojo. I made waves at Create a Pro at Wrestling Open. I have waited 3 long years. She said, for my redemption. Then she says, tonight, all these girls will sink beneath me. Veronica Haver is the next one being introduced. She said, when the light shot me out, I, Veronica Heaven, was lucky enough to be able to train at Future Stars of Wrestling in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was able to channel my ruthless aggression into the arch of pro wrestling. So I want to thank FSW. I also want to thank Arizona Wrestling for giving me my start. and for Duke City Championship Wrestling for seeing me as the outcast that I am and loving me. Anyways, it's time to show Evolve why the Fallen Angel was chosen to be the newest WWE ID prospect. Byron says, last but certainly not least, she's the main character herself. Anya Rune. This anime girl comes from straight out of a manga channel. And thanks to Shine Women's Wrestling, I have officially been noticed, she says. She says she trained at Star Lab in South Carolina and became their first female graduate. And now in the main character of everyone's favorite anime, Arya is here in Evolve, and soon all of y'all will have no chance but to notice me. That's what she says. The anime girl looks cooler. PJ Bossa just came out. All the women that's going to be in that eliminator match just came out. I knew she was gonna say that. Go get your issue. Is that Timothy Thatcher? Good lord. The new general manager, Timothy Thatcher. New general manager of Evolve. Look at him. Why is he getting the roll of tissue out? He got some weird stuff on the table. He said, "Oh, this year Evolve general manager, Timothy Thatcher." Why does the subtitles go so fast? I don't understand. Evolve forming here. Timothy Thatcher, Evolve's been changing over the past few weeks since the GM of Evolve. I mean, look at me. Every morning I wake up, put the old hard hat on, and get to work trying to make Evolve the best show that it could be. We got a brand new Evolve champion, Aaron, and there's a lot. He said Tyra. She just barely missed out of that women's championship. In fact, let's do it. Let's put her in there. Garlic can be the seventh participant. Oh, Timothy Thatcher knows that Kam and Hendrix repeatedly attacking people backstage. What do you guys think of Timothy Thatcher, the new Evolve general manager? In the live chat, or you can let the comments when the stream process available on the channel. So we got this fatal four-way match to determine who's going to be in that eliminator match next week. That one's eliminator match. Got Veronica Haven and Aaron. Aaron just got thrown at the ring. The anime girl. I'm gonna call her the anime girl. I don't know. She has that anime gimmick. You know, I'm a fan of anime too. I know that. Dragon Ball Naruto. That's the only anime I like. Oh, ooh. Oh, we got all four of these women ID prospects going at it in the ring here. Oh, Salon Jacobs and Monica are talking to each other. What a forearm. Fatal four-way women's ID prospect match going crazy. Capri got Nikita Lyons and Laney Luck both in the VIP session for this match. To see who's going to be in an eliminator. See which women's ID prospect is going to be in that eliminator match for next Wednesday night. We know Kylie Armstrong will be in it. We know PJ Voss will be in it as well. And plenty more women's talent in there. Oh, Shalon Jacobs is pushing Capri. Oh, and Capri just pulled Shalon Jacobs. And they're both pushing and arguing with each other. Mm-hmm. Distraction cost both of them because they were both arguing with each other in the ring. Anime girl fighting back. Anime woman fighting for her life, fighting to try to win this match. Oh, she's going for the belly to back. By the anime girl. Forearms. She's done mostly forearms in the ring. Mostly punches and forearms. Oh, Solange was about to go for the. She's about to go for the German suplex, but Capri with a almost look like a sliced bread. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Just sent heaven into the turnbuckle there. No, her head's got to be hurt. Golly. We got Salon Jacobs applying a submission to Heaven, and Salon Jacobs moves on. She wins the match, and now she's in the eliminator. She's in the gauntlet eliminator. Salon Jacobs is. That's a huge win for her. from last night's Evolve. Oh, and Luca, Crusifino, and Tate Wilder are unable to complete because they were just brutally assaulted and attacked by Kam and Hendrix. That's what Timothy Thatcher just got through cleaning. Uh-oh. There's Kylie Armstrong. Got Kylie Armstrong fussing in the ring. Nikita Lyons standing there fussing. What's going on, Rican Reactions? Great to see you in the live chat. Are you subscribed to my channel? I'm not sure if you subscribed or not. I don't even remember. We got It's Gal, Lance Dorado, Santi, and all these other guys here talking to each other. Oh, Mike Cunningham said he told It's Gal to find a partner. Oh, yeah. No, he said, "What is up with that guy?" There's Aaron, the WWE Evolve Men's Champion. Uh-oh. What? Cam said, he said, "You're going to need all the help you can get, pretty boy." Oh, Aaron says, "I'll be anyone who steps up to me." He was like, "What are you going to do? You're going to jump me like you did Tate, Luca?" He just told them. Dang. Guys, Hendrix said, he's a little feisty. Oh, Aaron said, "Excuse me, his champ has to go defend his title." Oh, man. Aaron versus Starboy is going to be something, man. We got 4 likes on the stream now. I don't see anybody else live tonight. I barely see anybody live. I know because it's 11, so I'm at night. Midnight. I would have been live at like 8 or 9, but I had some places I had to be. Including the grocery store. Oh, look, we got a video package of Dorian Von Dukes. We were live for AAA last Saturday night. We saw him teaming up with Elio Floor. Seen him team up with Elio Floor, going up against Tristan Angels and Victor Frazier. And there was another guy that was on that team too. Dude, I did not like the way NXT did Starboy this week. Should have never even built him in a match against Lexus King. I mean, if management is impressed with him, I mean, I can understand, but like, no way, man. How you gonna? Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh yeah, you said you are subscribed. Okay, I see your comment. That is good. That is cool. I'm still subscribed to your channel as well. I have to check out y'all's podcast sometime when I get the chance. When I get time, when I ain't busy. When I ain't busy doing watch alongs. Sure, I might check it out Sunday. I got Sunday night off. Check it out while I'm working on my thumbnails and scheduling my watch alongs for next week. Or for the new week, anyway. Because, you know, the new week is WrestleMania week. I got to find out what matches are on WrestleMania 42 night 1 and night 2. So I can start deciding who I'm going to put on my thumbnails for night 1 and night 2. Probably put my main favorites on there, really, to be honest. Stephanie, Roman Reigns, CM Punk. Typical, usual favorites. Over Femi. Is Byron Saxton really going to be on Evolve going forward? Did they transition him from the main roster back down to the leagues? You know, Byron Saxton used to be a commentator. I mean, he's not anymore. He used to be a commentator with Corey Graves and Michael Cole. Yeah, he's more like the guy with the mic now that introduces new talent or interviews new talent. That's what he does, mostly interviewing. Oh, by the way, this is our main event. The WWE Evolve Men's Championship match. Main event from last night's Evolve. Let me know your thoughts and grade on Evolve in the live chat, folks. I just killing me, man. I just kind of eyes kind of burning a little bit. Excuse me, I didn't turn the camera off. Aaron Rourke waiting on Starboy to get up. What we got here? Ooh. Aaron Rourke was about to do a submission. Starboy was already ahead of him. He said, "What? Ow!" Taking the play. Guy on commentary said, taking the page out of the Lucha playbook. Starboy's got some good ability, man. He really does. Dang. I heard that from all the way through my earbuds. Look at Josh Briggs picking on Aaron, talking junk. Slingshot punch on the outside. Cappuccino Jones beating on Brooks Jensen. I guess their feud is not done yet. We got the Evolve Men's Championship match. That's what I'm watching in the main event of Evolve Season 2, Episode 6. Let Morgan cry about it. Little silly belly, little funny laugh. Ooh, what we got here from Aaron? Oh, kick from Aaron. Must have learned that from Sheamus. Aaron was never losing to Starboy to begin with. You're not gonna, if you're just putting the championship on somebody that just started the ring, you're not gonna have them drop the championship. It doesn't make sense. Put the title on the person, and then the next day you got them dropping the title. No, it don't make sense at all. It makes sense for you to let them, let them start their reign as champion. Let them have the longest reign that they want to have. Spring leg moonsault missed. Saying Starboy had an opening because Aaron Rourke had already got back up on his feet. Ooh, here we go again. Ooh. Seeing Starboy's in the corner. What's he doing next? Oh, Starboy dodges out the way as soon as Aaron comes to him. Oh, drop kick by Starboy. Uh-oh. I thought Starboy was going for the sliced bread. Whoa. Must have learned that from Brian Kendrick. Oh. Tornado DT from Starboy to Aaron Rourke. We know who does the sliced bread better, obviously, D. Brian Kendrick. You know, he was a former tag team partner of Paul Linden, I think. I had to look up. I had to look up to make sure my information was true. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, D. Brian Kendrick does the sliced bread better. He used to be in a tag team with Paul Linden back when John Cena and Undertaker and them was still running stuff. Had to make sure I was right on point, and I was. Oh, the fans cheering Aaron and they cheering Starboy. Aaron Starboy from the fans. We got Aaron on the top rope. Oh, he just pushed Starboy off the top rope, but Starboy still standing. Oh. Sasuke special from Starboy. Uh-oh. He's getting ready to. Got the second Sasuke special from Starboy, and he sends Aaron Rourke, his all men's champion, back into the ring, and now he's going on the top rope. He's climbing up top. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa! He was going for the I don't know if he was going for the 450 or what, but he just went for the sliced bread. Sliced bread to Aaron. Twisted moonsault. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't go for the cover. That's not smart. As soon as you go for the salt, you should pin the Evolve Men's Champion. You shouldn't go on the top rope after you done did the salt. That proved to be Starboy's downfall right there. The fact that he went for the split salt on Aaron and went to the top rope, that was his biggest mistake. He'll look back at it and he'll realize it. I'm sure he already did. And Molly go around. They call it the rainbow by Aaron, and he retains over Starboy. They're probably gonna shake hands. Probably show mutual respect. Because Aaron Rourke is a babyface. He's a fighting champion. Starboy is a babyface too. We know who the baby faces are in WWE and who the heels are villains. Yep, told you they were gonna be shaking hands. Sportsmanship between Aaron and Starboy. Aaron showing respect to Chazz for his performance against him. What you like to see and evolve. And we got Kam and Harley looking on. Uh-oh. I guess Aaron might be their new target now. But see, Harlan Luis is after him as well. Not that bad of a show, even though it had its ups and downs. Evolve did, but it was not a bad show. I'm gonna step away. When I come back, go over my overall thoughts, grades, ups and downs, how good and bad Evolve's doing, and what they need to work on so far. Don't go anywhere, folks. Stick around. I'll be right back. All righty, folks, I'm ready. I am back. It's time to go over my overall thoughts and grade on WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 6, the ups and downs, how good or bad they're doing, and plenty more. Are y'all ready? All right, let's get to it. It's going to be a long one here. But I'm going to try to go as quick as I can here. But I'm going to try to take my time, too, at the same time. This week's episode of Evolve did slightly better than last night's NXT. Except this particular Evolve episode was a solid low B- show. This episode of Evolve was one of those shows where you can see the foundation being laid, but the house isn't fully built yet. It opened on Chazz Starboy Hall trying to cut a promo backstage as the credits rolled. And right when he started talking, the cameras ripped away to Kam Hendrix and Harley Riggins standing over Tate Wilder and Luca Crusifino after beating them down. Now that set the tone for the whole hour because the show kept bouncing between, from watching it, I could tell that the show kept bouncing between serious and chaotic without much breathing room. Tristan Angels versus Romeo Moreno was a good match to settle into after that. You know, you got Angels picking up the win. He looked sharp doing it. He's been stuck in neutral for a while, so giving him a clean win over someone as talented as Moreno told me from watching that match they might actually be ready to push him as a singles act. The Scal segment with Shanti Rivera and Jakari Ball was short and goofy. I mean, that's fine. That's all it was, really. But Evolve needs those lighter moments so the show isn't all backstage jumps and title talk, if y'all know what I mean. Biggest part of the night was the WWE ID introductions. Arisa Damaya is now Anya Ronay. Falling Gray is Veronica Heaven. Notorious Mimi is back to Salon Jacobs. And Valentina Rosie is Gianna Capri. They don't waste time. They threw all four into a women's championship qualifier right away. Salon Jacobs won it. And that was smart booking because, let me tell y'all why. Because Salon has the most equity with the audience already. PJ Vossa interrupting keeps her in the mix too. You got the new WWE Evolve General Manager, Timothy Thatcher, adding Tyra May Steele to the women's title gauntlet was a surprise. Makes the whole tournament feel deeper and more serious and more interesting as well. Aaron Rourke shutting down Hendrix and Riggins earlier in the night mattered because when he got to the main event against Chazz Hall, he felt like a champion who wasn't rattled by the noise, rather. I meant to say noise. But the match itself was the best thing on the show. Easily match highlight of the night. These guys killed it, tore each other apart. Aaron retained, of course. Hall looked strong in defeat. Nobody got buried in this one. Well, meanwhile, Starboy got buried last night, losing to Lexus King, even though he still had a solid performance. But I still feel like they wasted him in that match last night. Not tonight, though. If they were going to waste him, they should have kept him in Evolve to prevent that from happening. But that wasn't the case. Because Chazz is talented, man. He's got the potential. He's got the potential to be a main eventer. You know what I'm saying? Definitely has the potential to be one of the newest, youngest top baby faces in an NXT men's division or a main roster men's division on Raw and SmackDown, whichever brand Starboy gets put on after his run in NXT. That's if NXT does him right, books him right, and, make sure he has the right gimmick and movesets. But he does good moves in the ring. His movesets ain't bad. Need to work on giving him promos. They need to, this up-and-coming younger talent, they need to work on having them practice promos so they don't know what to say when they come out. When they have their own segments or have segments. You guys know what I'm saying. The real ones, only the real ones on YouTube know what I'm saying. Know what I mean. Harley popping up at the end to say Aaron is dunking him. What's the right hook for next week? Show had issues. Chazz Hall got cut off twice for the Hendrix and Riggins beatdowns. Wilder and Crusifino are just getting used as prompts right now. And Luca Crusifino still has not been given a proper, better gimmick. Because this new gimmick he's going with now, like I said, it's just not it for him. He needs a better gimmick that he actually enjoys, going with. This gimmick just don't seem to be right for him. It's not the perfect gimmick for him, man. They should have gave him a gimmick similar to what they gave Tony D'Angelo. That's what they should have did, honestly. That's just me. But the wrestling for this Wednesday's episode of Evolve was solid. New signings popped. The title picture is moving. This was a solid low B- show. It's a good hour of TV that knows, what it wants to be. It just needs to clean up the pacing and trust its promos a little more. Going on to go over the ups and downs coming out of WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 6. Now, coming out of this episode, let me remind y'all, going over ups and downs is different than going over my overall thoughts and grade. The ups are easy to spot because Evolve actually committed to something here. The biggest up is how they handled the WWE ID women. They all debuted, like I said. Like I said, when I went over my thoughts and grade, they got put in qualifier match the same night. No months of vignettes, even though there should have been vignettes, but no sitting in catering, most importantly. At least they're not sitting in catering. There should have been vignettes for these women. There should always be vignettes for these women before they, before they have their debut matches. That's just me. But they were in the ring taking bumps, and Salon Jacobs winning gives the division an instant top contender with name value. The reason why they should have been given vignettes is because we get to learn a little bit more about them and who they are, where they're from, what other wrestling promotions they wrestled in. and what other ring names they went by. You know what I'm saying? How they got here and how they got there, you know? That's why I said they should have got vignettes. Now, they were in the ring of bumps, and Shalon Jacobs winning gives the division an instant top contender with name value, and that's how you build a division fast. And it shows Evolve is really serious about making the women's side matter. Even NXT makes their women's division side matter. Like I said, for NXT, for last night's episode of NXT, or not last night's episode of NXT, for this Tuesday's episode of NXT, even though I was live last night for the Stand and Deliver Fallout, because I missed it. They got the talent, but, you know, it's just not hot. The show was just not hot. They got the talent, but they just need to work on some things. Mm-hmm. That's all they need. Sorry, I was interrupted. Yeah, that's how you build a division fast, and it shows Evolve is serious about making the women's side matter. But Aaron is another up. He feels like a real champion right now. He shut Hendrix and Riggins down on the mic, then went out and had a great title defense against Chazz Starboy Hall. He didn't need tricks or interference. He won clean. He still has Harlem Louise chasing him. So the belt feels important. Tristan Angels beating Romeo is a quite up to. It's a quiet up to. But you know, Angels has been floating. And like I said earlier, giving him this win over a guy like Romeo says pretty much says to me and says to the people that's watched Evolve this Wednesday night that they may have a plan for him. So hopefully they have a good plan for him and not a terrible plan for him. The It's Gal stuff with Santi, Rivera, and Ball was a small up because it gave the show personality. Not everything has to be about fighting for a title. Tyra May Steele being added to the gauntlet is a up because it adds a wild card to the women's title picture. Now, the downs are mostly about presentation and follow through. The biggest down is how they keep cutting off Chazz Hall's promos to show Hendrix and Riggins standing over people. If Hall is supposed to be a main event guy, let him talk. Cutting away twice makes it look like the show doesn't believe in him on the mic. And that hurts. Speaking of Hendrix and Riggins, the beatdowns on Tate Wilder and Luca Crusifino are getting old because there's no payoff. There really is. You can only jump guys backstage so many times before it pretty much means not a damn thing. No. Wilder and Crusifino have done nothing but lose and get jumped. So they have no value right now. Moreno taking another loss is a down too. He can go, but he's racking up L's. Even Starboy is racking up L's, and he's still putting up a solid performance. But Romeo, man, that's hard to come back from. If it keeps happening, like, man. PJ Vasa interrupting the ID introductions. She's got a good gimmick, and she is good in the ring. She knows how to back it up and talk her stuff. But her interrupting the ID introductions went nowhere on this show. It felt like a teaser for another teaser. Evolve has to pay things off faster because it's a weekly 1 hour show on Tubi. People won't remember a random interruption 3 weeks from now. So the camera work during transitions is still rough. Going from a serious promo to two guys laughing over bodies with no context is jarring, and it pretty much makes the show feel sloppy. How good and bad WWE Evolve is doing right now? Right now, Evolve is sitting in the middle tier where it's good enough that I watch every week, but it's not the show I tell my friends, my Twitter X followers from the second account that I had that got suspended, and from a new account that I'm gonna explain to them about, the show. It's not the show that I tell my friends they have to see. The good parts are very good. Believe it or not, it's actually feeding the roster instead of just being a press release. 4 women debuted and were in a meaningful match the same night they signed. That is how you make a new show feel important. You put new talent in spots that matter right away. Aaron, as Evolve champion, has been the most consistent part of the brand. He's had strong defenses. He talks like a champion. And he's got Harlem Luis and now Chazz Hall as credible challengers. The title feels like the top prize on the show. That's not always true for new titles, though. The 1 hour format works because it doesn't drag. You can get through an hour or get through an episode. You can get through an hour, though, too. But it feels like, we saw wrestling, character work, and story movement without filler here with this show. The roster is unique compared to NXT on the main roster. It's grittier. It's a little more unpolished in a good way. Guys like Tristan Angels and Romeo can go, segments like it's gal finding workout buddies show. They're willing to do personality stuff that isn't just serious promo class. Now, how bad they're doing right now, the bad is that Evolve hasn't really had that one match or angle that breaks through outside the Evolve audience. I mean, there's no holy crap. Did you see that moment yet? The show is a collection of solid pieces that haven't really locked into a hot feud. Now, the Hendrix and Riggins stuff is the closest thing to an ongoing angle. But it's just been random attacks with no match or blow off. That makes the guys getting attacked look weak, look like losers. It makes Hendrix and Riggins look like bullies with no end game. The show also has a depth issue outside the title picture. Now the women's ID group, and a lot of the roster feels like they're there to lose instead of win. They should be winning instead of losing. That's the way I look at it. Wilder and Crusifino and Moreno, to an extent, even Shanti Rivera and Jakari Ball haven't done much beyond comedy for a weekly show to grow. You need more than two stories. The production still feels like it's catching up to the ideas. Promo cutoffs, jarring camera pans, segments that don't connect, make it feel like the show is being edited on the fly. Now, Evolve has the talent and the platform with Tubi, but until it creates a feud or a moment that gets people talking outside the core fan base, it's going to stay in that it's pretty good zone instead of you have to watch. What Evolve needs to work on so far, Evolve has a lot of the hard stuff figured out. The roster is getting deeper. The title means something. The matches are solid. What it needs to work on is all in the details and the pace. First, they have to pay off angles faster. Because remember, this is a 1 hour weekly show on Tubi, not a 2 hour Raw with 5 hours of TV time. Jesus Christ. If Kam Hendrix and Harley Riggins jump take Wilder and Luca, I need that tag match or a singles match next week. Not 3 weeks from now. Not a month. Next week. The audience doesn't have the patience for long burns when the show is this new. And every attack should lead to a match quickly, or the attacks stop meaning anything, and the victims just look like job guys. Second, trust the process. Gotta trust the process. You gotta trust the promos. Chazz Hall got cut off twice this episode, like I said earlier. Both times it undercut him. I mean, and I'm going to explain this the best way I can. If you put a mic in someone's hand, you got to let them finish the thought. Give Aaron 90 seconds to cook. Give Hall 90 seconds to cook. If the promo is bad, that's on them. No, never mind. Never mind, it's on them. That's on the WWE administration. That's on the people who writes and books Evolve and Evolve production crew. That's not really necessarily on them. At first I said that's on them, but I thought about it, thinking about it, when it comes to poor booking and producing bad matches, that all falls on administration. Anything falls on administration, even the promos. Even if the talent cuts bad promos, that falls on administration. It doesn't fall on talent. When the shows are terrible and mid, the blame goes on administration. Even if they give the talent terrible gimmicks or terrible movesets, terrible theme songs or entrances, or Tate throws over. even a terrible backstage segment. That falls on the administration. It falls on the people that books and writes the show and produces. The only show I see suffering now is pretty much SmackDown. SmackDown is tomorrow. We got nothing but segments. Nothing but segments. The only match that's scheduled for SmackDown is the debut of Royce Keys. The in-ring debut of Royce Keys, that's it. SmackDown has trouble booking matches for their show. And that ain't good. SmackDown has trouble improving their shows. And, it's just not looking good for them. It's just really not. The shows have been mid almost every Friday nights. And the same goes for NXT. NXT has only had one solid show this year. I literally said it on the watch along, that watch along that I was live for the Stand and Deliver Fallout episode of NXT. I said it on there. Literally said that they only had one solid episode. And that was the episode before the Stand and Deliver Premium Live event. That tells you right there, NXT got to get better with their regular shows. They can produce banger Premium Live events, but their regular shows have to be they have to be on par, man. Because if the shows don't be on par, dude, that's how you lose audience. That's how talent requests for the release. That's how talent walks out. Especially if they're not being booked correctly and they're being given promos that make them look bad, make them look like it's their fault, but really it's the administration. It's the people that give the wrestlers the good, bad promos to cut in the ring, in front of the audience and stuff. But like I said, give Aaron and Paul 90 seconds to cook. Bad, that is definitely not on the talent. It's definitely on the administration and the people that book and write the show and produce. Like I said. I know I said that 2 times, but I had to say it again. Because some people still don't get it and still don't realize it. But don't cut it off before we know it. Evolve has talkers. Let them talk. The show will feel more confident. Now, third, make wins and losses matter for everyone, not just the title match. Tristan Angels beat Romeo. Right? Well, that should mean Angels getting a bigger match next week, and Romeo has to address the loss. If every non-title match feels like an inhabitation, the crowd won't invest. You got to book the card. So a win moves you up, and a loss sends you back to figure it out. Do those 3 things, and the rest of the show is already strong enough to bump up a full letter grade. The in-ring is there. The characters are there. You just got to tighten the storytelling between the bells. Last but not least, before I get out of here, setting the record straight. I need to set the record straight on the fact that I've seen a few people in the chat and on Twitter saying that Aaron, on my new account, saying that Aaron is ducking Harlan Luis because he hasn't defended against him yet. Let's be real about what we're watching. Because Aaron just went 20 minutes this Tuesday night defending his Evolve Men's Championship with Chazz, against Chazz, Starboy, in the main event title defense, and won clean. You don't take that match if you're scared to fight. Luis is doing exactly what a number 1 contender should do. He's running his mouth, talking shit, keeping his name hot. So when he gets the shot, it feels big. That's storytelling, not dope. The match is coming, and when it does, it's going to mean more because they build to it. Also, let me set the record straight on my grade. Low B minus is not a berry. Low B minus means this was a solid hour of wrestling with clear direction and new stars being made. It means I'm watching next week, and y'all should too. And if I thought the show was bad, I'd say it. If the show was bad, I'll say it. I'll let y'all know. For real. I'm crucial because I want Evolve to hit an A, just like I want Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Lucha Libre to hit an A. But with this show, we're not there yet. With NXT, we're not there yet. With SmackDown, we ain't there yet. With Raw, yeah. Because Raw has been producing solid television for 4 weeks. Lucha Libre, they're getting there. They do have some few things they didn't work on as well, but they're getting there. They haven't been producing bad television, though. So, we're not there yet, but the pieces are on the table. That's the record. We're straight. Drop your thoughts below. Tell me who you've got. Aaron versus Harlem when it happens. That's going to do it, folks. I'm getting the heck out of here. I will see y'all on the next stream, which is this Friday night. I'll be live with my Friday night SmackDown watch along for the next episode, for this week's episode of Friday Night SmackDown. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the card for Friday Night SmackDown. I got to pull it up. So give me a few minutes. Mute the mic for a second. Told y'all. I just pulled up the card for SmackDown. It didn't take long. So set for SmackDown this Friday night, which is tonight, because today's Friday now. So we got Cody responding to assault by Randy Orton and Pat McAfee. The only things I'm really looking forward to is Drew McIntyre promising to expose the real Jacob Fatu and Sami Zayn being out for payback on Trick Williams. Also, Royce Keys will be making his in-ring debut on SmackDown. Can't wait to see what he's going to do. It'll be interesting to see what he's going to do, how he's going to do, and how good he's going to be in the ring. I mean, we saw how good he is in AEW. So, but that's the card for Friday Night SmackDown, folks. I'll see you guys for that episode. Till then, take care and goodbye for now. Good night.